We have made it, disc golf fans, to the final round of the 2024 Onsala Open Tour Stop number 4, the Swedish Disc Golf Pro Tour, brought to you by Discraft. Thank you so much to all of our Patreon supporters, as always. Derek Scull and Fritiof Fagergren back on the mic once again. What's going on, man?
Tjena, tjena. It's going great. I'm really excited to see the battle we have in front of us here in the last round.
Yeah, what a back nine we saw yesterday. Things are very tight. Let's take a look here at who we have on the card. You want to give us a little insight on who we're seeing today?
Of course. Hugo Fröjdlund, player from south of Sweden. We got Ville Parpala from the very north in Skellefteå. We have Arvid Håkansson, a youngster who shot hot back nine yesterday to find us up to one stroke behind the leader. And then Isak Andersson also sneaking into the lead card here after a solid second round. So starting off here, 91 meters, par 3 low downhill into some headwind. This should be a birdie for most of the guys.
Tjenare, jag heter Hugo Fröjdlund och jag är sponsor av Nordic Discgolf och representerar Spindisk FK. Jag kommer från Svenljunga, en bit utanför Borås, men bor nu i Lund sedan 4 år tillbaka. Jag spelade lite discgolf på idrotten i högstadiet, men fastnade inte riktigt då. Sen sommaren 2019 testade jag för första gången utanför skolan. Och ja, då fastnade jag nästan direkt. Jag som sagt är i ledningen nu inför finalrundan då. Med 2 runder på -7. Och det som har funkat bäst för mig hittills den här tävlingen är väl att jag har varit bra från tee. Så minimerat boggisarna och satt dem puttarna jag ska sätta. Så det är bara att fortsätta på samma spår idag förhoppningsvis. Ja, diskarna som har varit extra viktiga på rundorna här i Onsala är väl min Moonshine Harp som jag har kastat många kast. Även min Photon, min go-to driver, Neutron Photon, som jag har hittat nyligen från MVP som är riktigt trevlig. Det är de 2 diskarna jag har kastat allra mest. Sen min Explorer, vad är det? Opto, Ice Glimmer eller vad det är. Explorer också på många hål här för de raka 100 meterskasten. Min plan inför finalrundan är att försöka fortsätta på samma spår. Bra från tee och sätta puttarna över cirkeln och försöka få någon bonus utanför.
Yeah, so there we have a little bit about Hugo, where he's from. Very good player, as you can see on the first shot there.
Oh yeah, bullseye right off the bat.
SDGPT sponsrad av Latitud 64, Poolfest, Bergteamet och Quick Light från Skellefteå Discgolf, Ville Parpala.
So a lot of youngsters on this card, with the Hugo being the oldest at 24 years old. Ville out of Skellefteå is 16, if I'm not wrong. And he's over 1,000 rated, and he's been that for the last 2 years, so very good player. Consistent.
Yeah, I honestly don't know why I'm surprised at this point. We've said it earlier in the event that it's just so much young talent coming up. It's really, really great to see.
And Arvid here also, great chances to get the win here in this tournament. If he can get off to a hot start as his ending was last time.
Yeah, I mean, six birdies out of his last 7 holes yesterday?
Yeah, and then the spit out for birdie on 18.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah. And Isak, seen him in the first round. Throwing Jokery, no surprise.
Good to see somebody fight their way back to lead card.
Yeah. Oh, timing the release with the song. I love it. I flipped over a little too much on him. It was a pretty stiff headwind on this last day as well.
Oh, sneaking it right up top of the cage.
Yeah, low enough.
It's a good way to start.
This is a difficult putt from Arvid from like 10 meters with the right to left crosswind. Really want to putt it flat. And yeah, probably lifted a little bit or just held high more than he anticipated with that wind.
It did look like it was a little angled as well.
Yeah. And this should be routine for Ville. And Hugo absolutely parked, so extending his lead to Arvid by yet another stroke. Good by Ville to keep pace there, and Isak as well.
Little slow start here for Arvid, but plenty of golf left.
Yes, as we're moving into hole 2 here, 72 meters, par 3. It's a tight gap off the tee, and you really want to get over that log and then put the brakes on real quick as it slopes heavily behind the basket. Hugo trying to flex a little harp here. Unfortunate.
Not quite enough turn. Started to fade a little early, going right into that tree on the left. Does pass the down tree and rocks there, but that's an unfortunate miss there.
Yeah, too much left.
Isaac coming in a little low. Not able to really crest over there.
Yeah, I think he got a little skip over the log there.
Oh, really?
I think he's looking at like 10 meters. Death putt. We'll see if he lays it up or goes for it. Arvid also in the same position. That's Isak there right before. Maybe Isak didn't go over it. I saw something.
Did it go? It went all the way through, I think.
It did? All right. Good layup there from Arvid. Just.
Oh no, it didn't go through.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Smart choices. So let's see. Isak. I think he just laid that up. Yeah, playing the numbers game. I mean, they know Hugo has a pretty far putt for the birdie. Let's see if he can make a statement here. Go. Ooh. All right. Well, good bid. No harm done. Unfortunate bogey there by Ville though, dropping another stroke to the lead. And moving on. Hole number 3, par 3, 134 meters, going downhill with the OB on the left side, lining the fairway if you miss way left, and OB long as well behind the stone wall, behind the trees. And today there was a really stiff headwind again.
Yeah, surprise, surprise.
So Hugo trusting his honor out, but that's not turning enough. It's gotta sit.
It didn't look like it really turned at all.
No. I think maybe he overestimated the wind.
That's always so frustrating when you feel like you have like the perfect read and then it either switches up on you late or you can't exactly tell what it is down the fairway.
Yeah, but that was perfect.
Yeah, I was going to say, yeah, you can't really get much better than that. Let's take another look.
And Isak is normally throwing a Jokeri or a pyramid here, a mid-range. He's going with a driver. It really shows how stiff the wind was on this day.
Wow.
Arvid, this is looking great if it can fight.
Yeah, it's got a little bounce to it here, swinging right to left.
All right.
Circle's edge.
Yeah, it's going to be a tricky putt with the wind, but he has a shot.
Well, that looked high coming out of the hand, but I think it's going to be good. Yeah.
All right.
Circle's edge other side, maybe a little outside actually.
Yeah. I think so Hugo must have been safe there. Just by the bench. So easy par. These are some really important putts then for the guys to gain one on the lead.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah. Below left. Let's see if Arvid can make good here.
All right,
Wow.
solid connection
Nice. Yeah. Nice like momentum booster. Getting some confidence. Hitting a putt like that when Hugo is taking a par. It's a really good job. Let's see if Isak can capitalize.
there. All right. Little back and forth there for Isak.
Yeah, so now he's tied with Ville. 2 behind the lead. Arvid 1 behind. This is anybody's game at this point.
I think this golfing can improve our community in many ways. It brings people together.
That maybe some of these kids who feel a little bit lost could find something like disc golf, find friends, find people to come together and play the sport.
Encouraging people to work together, kids to know one another, love one another.
A way for these kids to have a really fun thing to do together.
I think that's what we need in the world, love one another and do life together.
Hole number 4. This is a 216-meter par 4 going out a gap out the woods into the open. You want to land right about here before the gap to shape a backhand in or chuck a forehand up into the green. You really don't want to leak left as there's OB there or flip anything over as there's OB and rough to the right side. So this is looking great. This is a high line with a blue rosary. Distance driver out of Perdiscus, and that's going to be prime birdie position there from Isak. Arvid going with a cloud breaker here.
Going the more direct and low route.
Yeah.
So not quite as much distance as we just saw.
Yeah, but he's going to have a play from there. I think
Yeah, good
maybe-
angle.
Yeah, it was a great angle, like maybe 100 out.
Just leaking to the right a little more than
Yeah,
you'd
that
like.
looks scary.
Oh man, it made it over. Okay.
Oh yeah, I mean going OB there, it'd be worst case scenario even, because then
Yeah, bogey at best, kind of.
yes, then you got to lay up to the sweet spot and make birdie from there. You know, all task. Great shot from Ville. It's gonna be right beside Arvid there. Looked like. So Arvid here with a fairway driver, probably an FD. That's looking great.
I like the angle a
Go.
lot.
Oh,
I mean-
just last tree. I mean, yeah, still putt like 15 meters, but
Yeah, and I think based off of where exactly he was, I don't know if he could have pushed it much more to
Yeah.
beat that tree without
no,
hitting
that-
something earlier even.
it's a really hard shape to pull off from that distance.
Oh, wow. That one fought quite a bit
Yeah.
there. He's going to be circle's edge from there.
Yeah, he went like inside to the right of the gap, but went great.
Talk about good position, leaving yourself open for a shot
Wow.
like this. That
was
should be
perfect.
a no problem birdie.
Wow, those are the shots I love to watch, just shaping the fairway, center cut all the way. It's great.
Yeah, nothing like pure in a gap.
Yeah. On a turning angle, like in a turning gap as well, that's so beautiful. So Ville, this is an important little shot here. He's got to put it close.
Yeah, and he does.
Stress-free park coming up. Yeah, great job. So Arvid with another opportunity to gain some.
Yeah, let's see if he can bring it from downtown.
This is shared lead.
Oh, Not quite, but tagging metal from that distance is a good sign.
So close. See if Isak can put this one in from right outside the circle.
Missing pretty wide right.
Ville for the solo birdie.
All right.
Yeah. Cutting one closer to the lead. Shared second place with Arvid at this point.
Got ourselves a game here.
Yeah. I think it's really exciting to watch these four battle it out. Isak has won a national tour in Sweden before, 2 years ago at Luleå, Ornberget. But Hugo, Ville and Arvid has never won a big A-tier before. Actually, they won junior championships and things, but never in the Open.
Okay.
So it's really exciting to see the youngsters battle it out. Or youngsters. Hugo is as old as me, but yeah, hole 5, 107 meters, par 3. This is how you do it.
Whoa. Yeah, I guess so. Let's take
That's
another
how you
look.
brought up. This is perfect. Inside gap, hyzer flip to stand up,
Wow.
never turning it over.
Talking about pure on the last hole.
Yeah.
This might even beat that one out.
Yeah, he's on now. Let's see how the others respond. Isak throwing flippy Titan here.
Yeah, and it didn't stand up at all.
Yeah, just a little bit too much hyzer there, but he's gonna have a clean up shot to the basket.
Ooh,
And Arvid.
that's not. I was going to say that's not going to make the turn either.
Yeah, just a little bit too tight. It's a really technical hole here. Like you really gotta pure your line and angle to get to the basket.
Yeah, and if you push too straight, that's not going to do you any favors either.
No, yeah.
This looks very good. Oh,
Oh, that's a good kick. He's gonna be in the circle. Yeah, well in the circle, like 7 meters.
good
But
little
yeah,
tree love there.
Yeah, as you said, like if you push it too far, there's even OB right in front of the stone wall. So that's a really technical shot.
Just laying up there for Isaac.
Yep.
What was that?
I have no idea.
Whatever it was, I like it.
He's a character. He's really fun to be around.
We all got to remember to, have fun while we're out here doing this stuff.
Yeah,
so.
for sure. I mean, that's why we're here, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Really good putt from Hugo. And this is Arvid for the par. I wonder if he's thinking at all. Nice job. Maybe he is, maybe he isn't. I'm wondering what he's thinking about stepping up to that putt knowing Hugo made birdie. Like if he's feeling that pressure or if he's just locked into the moment.
Yeah, it's hard to tell because with the lack of experience in terms of like long-term competitive play, being so young, you may have the skill, but you could still be at a disadvantage just because you haven't played as many events as some of the other competitors.
Yeah. But both Ville and Arvid has played a lot of events and played since they were juniors, so they have a lot of experience. Just yeah, they're pretty new to this situation in the MPO field. So moving on here though, hole 6, 197 meters, par 4. You want to throw a backhand with a overstable distance, fade into the gap right before the stone wall to have an open approach into the green. And you really want to hit this gap. That's perfect. Bon voyage. I wonder who said that. I couldn't recognize the voice. Probably Isaac.
Oh, a little slip there on the tee.
Where'd it end up?
Yeah,
Oh, actually, it's fine.
not bad, but I messed with the angle, forcing it a little too left. than intended, but like we said, still should work out just fine.
Yeah, nicely saved there. There's Isak throwing his type on.
This looks good.
Yeah, that's prime. And Arvid, again, the overstable Cloudbreaker. It's looking perfect.
Yeah, going a little wider due to the stability works out great.
So Hugo in up first here with the longest upshot of them all, turning over the Explorer. This
That
is
needs
heading
to
OB.
stable up. Oh, stopped up short. I think it looks like he's safe.
Oh wow! Yeah, great kick. Yeah, there's OB on the right side there, inside the trees. So you
Wow,
really
look at that
wanna
little cluster there. Where?
all of them laying in the same spot.
Yeah.
That's
Wow,
a perfect
great shot there too.
It's gonna living 8 meters. And Ville up first. And then Arvid, the Ville throwing probably maiden here. Loves that disc.
Another beautiful shot here.
Yeah, inside the circle. And Arvid looks like a mid of some sort.
That's too far
Ooh,
over.
Wow. That's
Cut
so
rolls
turned.
back in towards the center, keeping him safe. That's good. Still a little bit more work to do.
He's gonna have a long putt from there, but
Better than being
Nice.
OB.
yeah. So yeah,
I think that was probably a little tougher. That might have been more pinched off than we actually could have seen.
yeah. I probably didn't have a lot from there. Arvid to gain one.
Ooh, honest bid.
And Isak here as Bowie is sneaking in the background.
The man, the
Makes
myth,
good.
the legend, right?
Yeah, I wonder what he was doing though. It looked like he was holding something.
Well, I mean, to be fair, he does a lot at these events, so
Nice.
it could literally have been anything.
Yeah. Yep.
Like anything to help the event go, keep running.
Yeah, but it looks like he's just taking a piss. So
I don't think.
yeah, it was.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it was his belt. Unlucky.
TeamDiscraft.com, your ultimate destination for exclusive player-inspired releases, collaborations, and collections. Discover limited edition discs, apparel, and accessories you won't find anywhere else. TeamDiscraft.com brings you the gear you need for the ultimate fan shopping experience. Don't miss out on these one-of-a-kind items. Shop today and rep your favorite team.
So, never mind that. Hole 7, 132 meters, par 3. This is OB lining the left and right side of the fairway. You're safe if you go long, but yeah, this is a very demanding shot. You want to put it really tight to the right side of the gap on some angle and just trust the wind to do good things. And this is looking great.
Yeah, like that.
Yeah, that's perfect. All right, so we got a little distracted there on the last hole, but yeah, I just wanted to mention that there was 2 really clutch putts from Isak and Ville, getting one step closer to the lead. Still anyone's game, and Ville actually sharing the lead right now.
Mm-hmm.
But Isak's not gonna like that. Just fading out at the end, but like 13 meters maybe for the par. So see if he can convert. Hugo. Is that
Needs to
holding?
hold that. I don't think so. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
it's unfortunate as well. So now the door's open here for Arvid to keep making a push.
Yeah.
If he stays safe, that's going to put some pressure on Hugo.
That's a little turned over. Sit. It's gonna be a long putt, but yeah, Ville has caught fire for real now. 3 in a row, and he's like 6 meters for birdie on the one of the hardest holes on the course.
Yeah, definitely getting strokes on folks with that one.
Long bid from Hugo. Yeah. It's gonna be a bogey. Let's see if Arvid can keep pace with Ville. Come on. No, I just dropped in the wind. So this is Isak after his out of bounds throw for the par. Oh. Yeah, just not committed. And Ville, he was actually further than I thought, like 10 meters. This is not a gimme. Oh, just straight into the band. It had such a good line to it as well.
At least that one was a committed putt.
Yeah, that one was really committed. It was great. But yeah, unfortunate there. Ville not being able to capitalize as much as he could have. But still, taking the lead with that par. Going on to hole 8 here, 203 meters, par 4. You want to throw and land right about here is a sweet spot to give yourself a 80 to 100 meter approach shot into the green uphill. And there was a stiff headwind here all the days that we were playing. Ville is throwing a turnover. This is looking too turned, but no.
Whoa.
Wow. Yeah, he got the speed on it, so it didn't matter.
That's
great shot. Yeah.
Checked up right before the stone wall there.
Yeah. It's going to have a blind approach, but you're going to be really happy with that drive. Arvid flipping
late turn
over.
There.
Wow, this is looking like a distance driver. What a shot.
Wow, that's probably the furthest we've seen all weekend.
I've never... Oh, actually, Hjalte threw it really far first round, but he was going over. I've never seen anyone like pure the gap like that and like pushing out the gap. Usually when you throw usually you throw fairway driver like Isak here, but as a turn. But when you throw when you're trying to go like over the stone wall, you go over. He just pured it. Hugo with Explorer here. It's looking great. It's gonna be a little bit pinched off on that right side.
Yeah, a little short.
Yeah.
Oh no. Did it get lucky?
I don't know. It looked like it got out.
Yeah, I don't think it hit anything super solid, so we might be able to see.
Yeah. He's lucky to not have kicked straight left on that tree. Hugo going with the forehand here. That's looking really nice.
Oh yeah, that'll do.
Yeah, perfect. Ville with a maiden here. It's looking a little turned. Where's that checking up?
He overthrew it.
Yeah, it looked like he went a little long. He's stuck with another patent pending.
That holds the line. That should be good. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's perfect. Really great approach there after 2 errant tee shots to put it that close. Nice stress-free par. Go in. Oh.
Not quite, but still good.
After that good of a drive, being rewarded with just an open hyzer into this green, it's well deserved. Really well executed as well. Ville.
A little low, tagging metal.
Yeah, it's just a little bit off on those longer putts. Let's see if Hugo can do it.
Solid.
Wow.
Great birdie. Great bounce back from Hugo.
It must feel great knowing that, Ville being on fire, flashing his body right now. Nice little change of shirts in the shot.
Boy, what an eventful front nine we've had here so far.
But yeah, that must feel great for Hugo to capitalize on a stroke gain on Ville and Arvid as well. Hole 9, last hole of the front nine, 93 meters, par 3. little downhill on the end. You really want to control the height and speed of your discs, not to let it go too far. And there's also Mando left there at the bush, so you don't want to. You want to do that. That's perfect. P3X from Arvid.
I'm a big fan of this hole. It's not super long, but it's very specific about what type of line you throw.
Yes. And you can make it technical like Hugo is, like flipping something over that's drifting and landing flat and like parking it, or you can just do it out of it, like just throwing it like flat on a comfortable line, just straight, and then letting it fade out to like a 7-meter putt. I think that's smart of him.
That needs to check up.
Yeah. Because that's the danger with like trying to just park it with like a flippy disc, is turning it over or throwing it too high there, ending up short, and you don't want to risk and go for very long putts on this hole. That's perfect from Isak. He's gonna have a look for birdie. Is Ville going for this?
I guess so.
Oh, I mean, he's been on medal for birdie for the last 3 holes. It's just so close. So Hugo for the lead, going into the back 9.
Nice. Not only a bounce back, but matching it with one more after.
Yeah. Mental strength there.
Oh, sit down.
Yeah, Isak really needed that to keep like with the tempo of the guys. So he's gonna have to get hot on the back 9 to have a shot.
Arvid staying on Hugo's heels here, still just a 1-stroke difference.
Ville and Isak tapping in their pars here to finish it out. All right, so after really exciting back and forth swinging front 9, we have Hugo in the lead by 1 over Ville and Arvid at -16, and then Isak following up at 13 under. This is shaping up to be a real battle.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, Arvid without a blemish thus far, so let's see how he carries into the back 9. Thank you to all of the supporters here for the Swedish Disc Golf Pro Tour. That's the tour partners, our Patreon members, and all of you viewers. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll catch you on the back 9.
Vi ses.